While Costa Rica has had a long history with the United States, the election of 1948 in this Central American country expanded this history greatly. The election of 1948 was faced with problems that began an entire decade previously. Communism and communist parties became a popular idea in the 1930s in Costa Rica. In 1936, an anti-communist by the name of Leon Cortés Castro was elected as president. His presidency was short-lived and lasted just one term, but he selected another liberal for the next election in 1940. His selection was Rafael Ángel Calderón. Costa Rican classic liberals were oftentimes opposed to giving power to the Catholic Church, but Calderón turned away from this ideology. He was an extremely religious Catholic who amended several points of the Costa Rican Constitution to match his values during his own presidency. Many of Calderón's supporters abandoned his side. Meanwhile, José Figueres, an unknown rancher, was using radio station airtime to bash on Calderón's political views. These actions led to Figueres being arrested and sent to Mexico as exile. After losing his support system, Calderón lost the election of 1944. Figueres returned to Costa Rica just in time to be nominated for the election of 1948, but was beat out by another candidate of his party. He secretly began to form his own army. Now, the 1948 election was between Calderón, a newly reformed communist, and Otilio Ulate. Ulate clearly won the election by 10,000 votes, but the election was annulled by the legislature, which was mostly composed of Calderón's remaining supporters. The legislature, of course, picked Calderón as president, which led to Figueres' army of 600 to step forward against the now communist army of Costa Rica. The Costa Rican Civil War got the attention of the American government, which was already highly suspicious of Calderón's communist ways. Due to the United States' policy against communism, any aid to the Costa Rican military was immediately cut off. The U.S. offered support to Figueres and Ulate in opposition to Calderón. Once Figueres defeated the Communist Party, many American policies that began with Franklin Roosevelt started to be used in the Costa Rican government. Costa Rica has also been military-free since their Civil War in 1948. Costa Rica continues to be an ally to the United States, even showing support in the war against terrorism. Present-day Costa Rica strives economically and education-wise compared to its neighbors like Nicaragua and Panama. U.S. involvement in this nation proved to be beneficial for both countries.